The thing that makes this question a difficult one is that it looks like a punctuation question. As you can see, there are commas, semicolons, periods, but actually it's also a transitions question. So that requires two levels of analysis. First, let's start with the punctuation. So as we all know, in an English language, as soon as you have a subject and a verb, you're dealing with an independent clause. So within the capital letter to the period that contains the blank, I'm already seeing that we have subject, verb, and then also over here we also have subject, verb. So this is not the situation where you have two peas in the pod. If you have two subjects and two verbs, you don't want it to be just one sentence because that would be called a run-on. So this one is not going to work out for us, and neither is this. You really are looking for an end-stopped punctuation mark, like a period, or a colon, or a semicolon. Here, you can use the comma sandwich test for this as well, where if you have a comma sandwich, you have to be able to take the whole thing out, including the commas, and have it make sense. And if you try to read it through, you'll see that it really makes no sense. Here, we have two left, and they both have end stop punctuation marks. So this is where, in order to do the tiebreaker, you would have to analyze this in terms of transitions. So though is going to be an opposite direction transition. So where you're going one way and then you're going the other way in terms of your argument, you would use though to separate those guys. But where does the transition actually occur? If we split this up into 1, 2, and 3, where does the shift occur? Would it be between 1 and 2 or between 2 and 3? So here, we're saying she was recruited by the military to solve equations. And then we're saying that it actually involves more than equations. And then we're given additional detail that she's going to help usher in the digital age. So to me, the split is actually happening here. And that is the difference between A and C. If you put though at the end of the sentence, your split is between 1 and 2, whereas if you put though over here, you're trying to say that the transition actually occurs between this one and this one, which is not accurate because both of these details go in the same direction. So that means the answer is going to be A. The other thing about this is you would never put a comma after though. You wouldn't put a comma after though or after although. You could put it before it, but not after.